It's here it's Tennessee, so we're gonna get the best guys here. That's just every year. Every time we're out there, it's competition. Nobody has a spot, nobody's comfortable. We're all working to get better.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and there is a buzz in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Can you not feel it? Nico's coming back on campus. He actually arrived last night. Spring game coming up tomorrow. There is a buzz in the air. I wanted to talk about these wide receivers because, going into the spring, we had some questions. Who was going to replace VAWLS Jones? Who was going to replace Javonte Payton? We know what Cedric Tillman's going to do, but there is a buzz in the air about this wide receiver unit, not just this year, but also going into the class of 23. Carnell Tate on campus, Kyler Casper on campus. Is wide receiver U on the way back? We'll talk about it. As always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It is quick, it is free, it is easy, it helps the channel. If you like the content, hit that little thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you. If you like what we do, go ahead and subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Quick change to the schedule. This coming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing a football live stream. Now, Tennessee is going to have their version of the spring game on Saturday, but they still have 3 practices next week. But we're going to kind of break down that spring game. So we're going to go live Sunday, 5 p.m. No baseball coverage. We're just going to be talking about football. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about this wide receiver unit because, again, like I said, who is going to replace VAWLS Jones in the slot? A lot of questions about Jalen Hyatt. Is he committed to the process? Is he going to do what it takes to play in the SEC? And after practice yesterday, Coach Pope and also Jalen Hyatt, a couple other players met with the media, and I liked what Jalen Hyatt had to say. Very mature response. Let's hear what Jalen Hyatt had to say.
Yeah, year one, my freshman year when Coach Pruitt was here and Coach Chaney, I didn't take it as a great year for me. I felt like I could have done better, but it was a good year as far as a freshman year, and I think that's what kind of messed me up for year two. When we were going through all that process, when Coach Pruitt got fired and Coach Hype came in, I just got complacent. I wasn't working as hard as I usually work. So this offseason, I never worked as hard as I ever did, and I'm just trying to keep building on that.
Jalen Hyatt goes on to talk about how in the middle of the year last season that he realized that he hadn't committed to the process, didn't do what it takes. And he reached out to VAWLS Jones and talked about their relationships and how VAWLS, stepped into the slot and Jalen just watched him work. And when you talk about family and culture and what Josh Heupel did, a lot of people mocked that last spring, kind of made fun of it, said it was stupid, it was overrated. You can see the culture. You can see the family. The fact that Jalen Hyatt can go to VAWLS Jones and say, hey, I want to learn from you. And he still talks about that relationship to this day. We talked about Jalen Hyatt needing to get bigger, more physical. He committed to that. He put in the work in the weight room. Talked about trying to get his 6 meals in a day so that he could put on weight. He's put on almost 20 pounds, looking to add 5 more throughout the summer. But not only, it's one thing coming from the player, but then here's what Coach Pope had to say about the work that Jalen Hyatt has put in.
Man, Jalen has done a great job of changing his body for one. He's about 180 right now. He's doing a great job of embracing physicality. I think he kind of saw himself in high school and younger years as a speed guy. We talked even before I got the role about him embracing physicality and bringing that part of his game out. He's done a great job of embracing that. I think mentally off the field, he's taking a huge jump. He's in the building 24 hours. A lot of times I'm leaving late at night and he's either pulling off or about to walk out of the building as well. So he's done a great job of buying in and is consistent, right? Regardless of what result he's getting at practice week to week, whether he's having a great day or he's having an average day, He's in the building. He's staying consistent. I think he truly understands the process right now. So, like where he is.
Jalen Hyatt, for me, is going from a guy that when is he going to break out? When is he going to step up? When is he going to bring that excitement that we saw flashes of his freshman year to Jalen Hyatt? I'm expecting to have a big-time year in the slot. Look for VAWLS Jones 2.0 with a little bit more speed this coming fall. Also, who's going to replace opposite of Cedric Tillman? Who is going to replace Javonte Payton on the outside? You know, Ramel Keaton is a guy that's going into his senior year, hadn't have a whole lot of production. Is he going to step up? Hendon Hooker had some nice things to say about Ramel Keaton yesterday. But also we are looking, expecting, waiting on the commitment from Brew McCoy. But also you got to look at the talent in this wide receiver room. That's why I like what Jalen Hyatt said at the top of the video, the little clip I played talking about competition. You've got Cam Miller, Chaz Nimrod, Caleb Webb, Squirrel White. These guys are getting a lot of praise, especially Squirrel White and Chaz Nimrod. Let's hear what Coach Pope had to say about the young crew of wide receivers that just came in with the class of 22.
Man, those guys have been extremely awesome. We've created a culture where guys want to be in the building. Those 4 young guys, Cam Miller, Chaz Nimrod, Squirrel White, and Caleb Webb, have been great. Like, they're always in the building. They always want to learn. The game is starting to slow down. We're at that point in spring where slowing down is not moving as fast for them, and you're able to see those guys make plays and really who they are. They've embraced that culture and really come in here and done the work. And you see that, and the older guys see it, right? So they know the competition's real. Like if I'm not on my P's and Q's, right? If I'm not paying attention to detail, we got 4 young guys in here that are hungry, right? And that just elevates the play of the room. So those young guys have been great, each one of them.
Stacking recruiting classes. Competition breeds success. There is so much you could analyze from that one clip. The word culture, once again. You know, Jalen Hyatt openly talked about it under Coach Pruitt. He got complacent. He didn't put the work in. All it takes is one guy, a guy like Cedric Tillman, that says, I'm going to buy into what Coach Heupel's selling. I'm going to be committed to the process. VAWLS Jones follows suit. Mid-season, Jalen Hyatt says, man, I didn't do what I was supposed to. Now he's buying in. Once you set that standard, once you set that expectation, when 4 young wide receivers like Cam Miller, Chaz Nimrod, Caleb Webb, Squirrel White, when they come in and they see that Tennessee standard, they see that expectation, they start putting in the work, they start, as he said, they're in the facility all the time. Hendon Hooker talked yesterday about he'll go through and see Jalen Hyatt eating lunch, and he'll say, hey, let's go watch film. Even if they can just get 30 minutes in. That's what the culture, that's what the standard, that's what that means. That's what Josh Heupel has built in just a little over a year at Tennessee. But also, a guy like Jalen Hyatt sees those 4 young wide receivers come in. That fires up that competition, that competitive edge to win and keep your job. And that's the beauty of stacking recruiting classes, because guess what? Those 4 young wide receivers, if Tennessee lands Carnell Tate, if they land Kyler Casper, they are going to have their eyes in the rearview mirror because their position is not safe. That is the beauty of building recruiting classes. Now, when you look at these young guys, the guy getting all the buzz is Squirrel White. He's another guy similar to even Jalen Hyatt even said it yesterday when he met with the media, said he sees a lot of himself in Squirrel White coming in as that speed guy, but he needs to put on a little size. Squirrel White's already added some weight too, but he's got the speed. I think he is a guy that can make a difference on this football team as a true freshman, similar to what Jalen Hyatt did when he was a true freshman. And I'm going to show you guys a clip from spring practice that just made my eyes open wide from Squirrel White.
Yeah, Squirrel can freaking run.
Squirrel's got that extra gear. Ladies and gentlemen, it feels like wide receiver U is on the way back. I know some of you are going to hit the comments and say, Boogie, it's way too early to say that. There is a buzz, there's an energy around Knoxville, and is only going to get better. Hold on, get on that hype train, and let's go. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up. Somehow yesterday, I forgot to let you guys know, we dropped new merchandise. So go check it out, bonfire.com/store/TalkinVols. If you are elite, you know, Talkin' Vols elite merchandise. The members of the channel, you can join the channel. Hit that join button down beside subscribe. There is an elite tier. So if you are elite, here is the new merchandise. Check it out. We've also got the State Pride, all the old favorites. Go check it out. Again, bonfire.com/store/TalkinVols. You guys know what to do. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Do you agree, disagree? Is wide receiver you on the way back, or is Boogie once again overly optimistic and jumping the gun? We can talk about it, we can discuss it, but that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.